Negative feelings. Unit 14, negative feelings. Let's get to it.
Okay. میترسم بگم آنتی بگه انتی. Antipathies and
yeah, I will. Antipathy.
Pathy,
yeah.
Antipathies and aversions.
Okay.
Antipathy is a feeling of strong, often active dislike or opposition towards something or someone.
Do not pronounce the W, okay? Just drop it. Towards. No, towards. That's it.
Okay, towards. Towards something or someone. For example, antipathy towards the government increased during the economic crisis. Aversion is a feeling of intense dislike or an unwilling to do something.
Unwillingness.
Unwillingness to do something. It can also refer to the person or thing which causes that feeling. It is often used in the phrase have or feel an aversion to. For example, I felt an instant aversion to the new manager. Instant. Arrogance has always been my pet.
Arrogance
has always been my pet aversion. The thing I like most of all.
Dislike most of all.
Dislike most of all. Averse to means opposed to, usually used with not. For example, I'm not averse to a good night out. I enjoy a good night out.
Okay. So part A, antipathies and aversions. Both of these words mean strong dislike and hatred towards somebody or something. Antipathy, or the synonym can be the word hostility. H-O-S-H.
Okay.
O-S-T-I-L-I-T-Y. Hostility.
Hostility.
Okay. Antipathy or hostility is a feeling of strong, often active dislike or opposition towards somebody, something or someone. So the prepositions are towards somebody or something, antipathy towards somebody or something, or to somebody or something. We use both these prepositions, to or towards. For example, antipathy towards the government increased during the economic crisis. Aversion is a feeling of intense dislike. Intense here means strong. Of intense dislike or an unwillingness to do something. It can also refer to the person or thing which causes that feeling. It is often used in the phrase have or feel an aversion to. So we use the verbs have or feel an aversion to somebody or something. I felt an instant aversion to the new manager. I felt an instant. It means it happened immediately, right after I met the manager. I felt an instant aversion to the new manager. Arrogance has always been my pet aversion. See, we can also say pet hate, my pet hate, the thing that I dislike most of all. Like the words, see, we have pet phrase, pet name, pet subject.
Oh, I didn't get. اینجا pet معنی pet نمیده. این pet حیوان.
No. Pet aversion means your pet hate, the thing that you dislike, that you hate the most.
این اتفاقا داشتم میخوندم گفتم ازت بپرسم چرا من معنی این جمله رو هیچ جوره نمیفهمم.
Now, is it clear for you? Do you understand?
No, I think it's an expression. آره؟
Yeah. We also have other expressions with the word pet, like pet name. For example, your name is Malihe, but your pet name is Mali. Everybody calls you Mali.
Okay.
Yeah, or my name is Sima, but most of my close friends call me Simuli. Okay? That is my pet name among my friends.
Okay.
Or there is the word pet phrase, the word that I use the most when I speak. Like nowadays, my pet phrase is alors. Alors, that French word. I just repeat it over and over. Or there is pet subject, the subject that you talk about the most. D'accord?
D'accord. Okay, I got it. جالب بودش.
So arrogance means the state of being, indifferent towards other people and being too proud of yourself. See, the speaker says arrogance has always been my pet aversion. I hate aversion. I hate
I got it.
arrogance. Yeah, I hate arrogance. So that is with the noun aversion. Now the adjective is averse. Averse. Averse to means opposed to, usually used with not. I'm not averse to a good night out means I enjoy a good night out. It means I'm not opposed to it. I don't disagree with it. But if you are averse to something, for example, if you are averse to arrogance, it means you hate it. You don't like it. Okay?
Okay, I got it.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay, then let's move to part B.
Negative feelings.
Negative feelings.
Negative feelings. Noun, we have 5 different parts. Noun meaning, adjective, verb, and examples. The noun is loathing.
Loathing. Yeah.
بیشتر شبیه ز میشه یه چیزی اون وسط.
Yeah, the sound, the voiced the sound.
Loathing, it means intense hatred. The adjective is اینم زده میشه
loathsome. Yeah, loathsome.
And the verb is loathe.
Loathe. Again, loathe.
Loathe. And the example is I just loathe people who tell lies.
So loathing refers to the feeling, okay? Loathe is the verb as it has been used in the example. I just loathe people who tell lies. Loathsome is the adjective. It means disgusting, something which is repulsive, makes you hate something. Loathsome. Yeah, the synonym would be the word disgusting or repulsive. R-E-P-U-L-S-I-V-E. Repulsive.
R-E-P-U-L
S-I-V-E.
Okay.
Repulsive.
Repulsive, yeah. Appearance. Appearance means intense disgust. And the adjective is abhorrent. The verb is abhor. And the example
abhor.
And the example is we all find her behavior abhorrent.
We all find her behavior abhorrent. So abhorrence or abhorrence, both are correct. Abhorrence.
Okay.
I mostly hear it with an O. Abhorrence means, again, intense disgust, just like loathing. They can be synonyms, okay?
Okay.
The adjective is abhorrent and the verb is abhor. We all find her behavior abhorrent. Again, abhorrent means loathsome, disgusting, repulsive, repugnant. Repugnant. Yeah, REPUGNANT. Repugnant, repulsive, loathsome, abhorrent.
Okay, next one is scorn, lack of respect for something, and the adjective is scornful.
Scornful.
Scornful, and the verb is scorn. And the example is, there was a scornful note in his voice.
So the verb form and the noun form are the same. Scorn, scorn, and the adjective form is scornful. Lack of respect for something. We had adjectives with this meaning in previous units, like dismissive.
Dismissive.
Yeah, or disdainful. And another synonym for the noun form of scorn would be contempt. 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 Contempt.
Contempt.
You know, Meli, as you and all the guys watching us know, we don't have that amount of time here in our live sessions. So in order to better understand these new words that I gave to you, you know, while we study the book, it's better to check the dictionaries like Cambridge or Oxford Dictionary and read some examples for each of them, at least 2 examples, to see how they are used in a sentence, okay?
Okay.
Contempt, scorn, scornful.
Yeah. Okay, the next one is irritation.
Irritation. Yeah.
Irritation, a feeling of being annoyed. And its adjective is irritating or irritated. And the verb is irritate.
Before we go through the meanings, now I want you to please read the language help part in the above.
Okay, remember the ing form refers to the person or thing that causes a feeling. The ed form refers to the person experiencing the feeling. For example, the news was distressing. I felt distressed.
This is really important in how we use these kind of adjectives. There are various ways to build adjective forms in English language. One of them is that we add ed or ing at the end of a verb, okay? But the meaning differs depending on which of them we use. When we use ing form of the adjective, it means that something has an influence on somebody or something, okay? But when we use the ed form, it means that we or somebody else or something else has received that impact and influence, okay? So my job is interesting, like my job is interesting, and I'm interested in my job.
Yes.
Or adjectives like exciting, excited, amazing, amazed, embarrassing, embarrassed, and the list goes on and on. Okay, now if something is irritating, it's irritating. It causes irritation in somebody, okay? But if we are irritated, we have received the impact, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, the example is, her comments gave me an intense feeling of irritation.
An intense feeling of irritation. So irritation, irritating, irritated, and irritate. Next one.
Distress. The meaning of distress is a feeling of being extremely upset or worried. The adjective is distressing, And distressed, the verb is distress. And being told that my best friend was seriously ill was very distressing.
Being told that my best friend was seriously ill was very distressing. Pronouncing it like distress or distressing, distress is totally okay, but most of Americans tend to pronounce it like distressing, distressed.
Distressed.
Yeah.
Distressing, distressed. Okay, the last one, alarm.
Alarm.
Alarm. The meaning of alarm is a feeling of being very worried or frightened. And the adjective is alarming and alarmed. The verb is alarm. And the example, the advance of the enemy troops across the river was an alarming development.
The advance of the enemy troops. Troops means groups of soldiers, usually in large numbers. Yeah. The advance of the enemy troops across the river was an alarming development. Now, is everything clear with this part? So let's move to part C then.
Part C, adjectives with negative and negative. Negative connotation.
Thank you.
She was very offhand with everyone. It means showed a rude lack of interest in others.
Is any of the words above in part B a synonym for the word offhand? Lack of respect or interest.
Yes, scorn.
Scornful. Because offhand is an adjective, then we use the adjective form as a synonym. Scornful. Yeah. Again, aloof. Disdainful. Yeah. Dismissive or indifferent. All these words mean almost the same.
Yeah. The next one, the director's personal assistant can be very officious.
Officious.
Too eager to tell others what to do.
Exactly. Bossy, right? Bossy.
Yeah, bossy.
B-O-S-S-Y.
Also, I want to know the officious also means like fuzul, something like this.
Officious. I haven't heard it with that meaning. Have you heard?
توی گوگل ترنسلیت گفته بود معنی فضول رو هم بعد گفتم که
in Persian?
Yeah, in Persian. آره بعدم English.
Do you check them with Persian meanings?
I check both of them.
No, it's not very close to the word or curious or nosy. It means something like assertive, bossy.
Okay. And then he makes very ostentatious displays of his wealth with big flashy cars, designer clothes, and etc.
Etc. We don't say and.
Etc. Displaying wealth or possessions in a vulgar way.
Vulgar means offensive or rude. So he makes very ostentatious displays of his wealth with big flashy cars, designer clothes, etc. Ostentatious means showy or showy. Flashy. Even the word flashy here can be a synonym of ostentatious, showy. Okay,
I got it. Okay. She's become very pompous since she was elected to parliament. It means too formal and showing that you think that you are more important than other people.
Pompous or like self-important. Right? Self-important. Pompous.
Yeah, pompous. She boasts about raising flowers.
What does it mean? Boasts about. Boast.
I don't know.
To
Boast.
talk with too much pride about something that you have or something that you can do.
Pose دادن.
Yeah, to show off, exactly. To show off.
Boast about.
For example, I don't want to boast, but I can speak 5 languages. I don't want to take it, I don't want to act like a self-important person, a showy person, but I don't take too much pride in it, but I can do it. But if you boast about something, it means that you want people to notice it.
No, okay. She boasts about reading philosophy books. She's so pretentious. It means
pretentious. Yeah.
Pretentious. It means tries to appear more serious or important than she is.
Exactly. Pretentious, ostentatious, pompous. All these words mean almost the same thing.
What puerile behavior? Grow up. Puerile means silly and childish.
Puerile.
And the next one, okay. Because I rushed it, my essay was a bit sloppy. It means not taking care in the way you work. It's an informal word.
Sloppy. This word can have different meanings depending on the context. Like, it can also refer to a silly romantic relationship, a sloppy relationship, a sloppy love. Okay, but here means something that hasn't been taken care of.
Let me ask you something. When we say sloppy relationship or sloppy love, it has a positive sense or again negative?
Negative.
عشق
Yeah.
احمقانه مثلا.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, in one of the movies that Jennifer Lawrence has played, she says to Bradley Cooper, "It's sloppy and dirty, but I like that with all the other parts of myself." Yeah, it's sloppy and dirty. بقیه‌شو دیگه نمیگم، یه کوچولو rude هست. But we had it as a listening practice in my Instagram videos. It was a listening practice.
Okay. Joe can be very fickle. Changed her feelings suddenly without reason.
Yeah, someone who's not stable, right? Unstable or moody or volatile. Volatile. V-O.
Okay.
V-O-L-A. T-I-L-E. Volatile or volatile. Unstable. Fickle.
Okay.
Also,
stop being so nitpicking. Too concerned about unimportant details.
Nitpicking or fussy. Fussy, yeah, F-U-S-S-Y. Or pedantic. Pedantic, P-E-D-A-N-T-I-C. Pedantic, fussy. Or even the word picky. Picky. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now next one. The customs officer was such an obnoxious man. Yeah. Obnoxious man. Unpleasant and rude.
Unpleasant and rude or objectionable. Objectionable or offensive. Obnoxious.
Objectionable.
Yeah.
Shenable.
Yeah, objectionable. Objectionable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, part D, being extremely unhappy. I felt utterly dejected when I didn't get the job.
Dejected.
Dejected.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I heard you rejected.
no. I think I said dejected. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
My bad then.
yeah. No problem. Unhappy and disappointed.
Disappointed. Yeah. I felt utterly dejected when I didn't get the job. Unhappy and
Disappointed.
disappointed, without hope, or despondent. 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 Dejected. Ndent. Despondent.
Okay. Despondent. The second one, she looked forlorn and gazing into
Forlorn.
forlorn. Forlorn. Gazing into the distance. It means sad, alone, and not cared for.
Distance. She looked forlorn, gazing into the distance, sad, alone, and not cared for.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I was devastated. I was devastated.
Devastated. Yeah.
Devastated when I heard of the death of a good friend of mine. Very shocked and upset.
Exactly. Devastated or devastated. Again, you would hear people devastated, saying devastated. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The missing child's parents were distraught. The neighbors tried to calm them. It means extremely worried and upset.
Extremely worried and upset.
Yeah.
Thank you. Distraught, devastated. Again, they can be synonyms.
You're looking a bit down today. Anything wrong? And that means unhappy, and it's an informal word.
Exactly. Thank you. And the last one?
He always looks so miserable and never seems to smile. Very unhappy.
Miserable. Do we have this word in French too? Miserable.
Miserable. Oui.
So it's a French one. Because because of the novel Les Miserables,
Oui,
right?
oui.
Yeah. Okay then.
انت کارو oui. رفتم اونور. Yes و اینا نگفتم.
It's okay. Now let's move to the exercises. If you don't have any questions from the first page.
No, I'm okay to start.
Okay. Hey there. Hey baby. How you doing? So exercise 1. Rewrite the sentences using the form of the word in bold, indicated in brackets. Make any other necessary changes. So the answers are being dropped here, Malika June, so we don't have to wait for the answers. Go ahead.
Okay, number 1, I'm strongly averse to people who always want to be the center of attention. We have attention. We have to choose the noun form, and it's aversion. Number 2.
How do we say the sentence then?
I'm strongly aversion to people who always want to.
No. Feel or have an aversion.
Pardon. I have a strong aversion.
I have a strong aversion to people who always want to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2, maybe it's better to read the answer. Yeah. دیگه اصلشو نخونم، answer رو بخونم ها.
No, it's okay. Say, okay. Read the sentence, read the given sentence, and then change it.
Okay. He always scornful of our amateur theatrical.
Amateur or amateur.
Amateur theatrical productions.
Uh-huh.
We have to tell the verb form. He always scorns our amateur, theatrical
Yeah,
productions.
exactly. Number 3.
Number 3, here she has an abhorrence
Abhorrence.
abhorrence of injustice wherever it occurs.
Aferin.
She abhors injustice wherever it occurs.
Thank you so much. Number 4.
Number 4, I don't have an aversion to a vegetarian diet. I've just never tried it. Adjective form of aversion is we have to tell averse, yeah.
Averse, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not averse to a vegetarian diet. I've just never tried it.
Thank you so much.
Number 5, his attitude irritated me very much. Two possible answers. His attitude was very irritating.
Uh-huh.
And another one is I was very irritated, but his attitude.
By his attitude, exactly.
Number
Thank you.
number sheesh. Number 6. The news was alarming to us all. Adjective. Okay, we were all alarmed when we heard the news.
Exactly. We were all alarmed when we heard the news. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for dropping your answers. Thank you so much. It helps a lot. Number 2.
Answer the question.
There is another, sorry, Malihe, another good alternative answer for number 6. News made all of us be alarmed. Made all of us alarmed. No need to be. News. The news made all of us alarmed. Thank you so much. Number 2.
Number 2, answer the questions. If you are distressed by a piece of news, are you A, angry, upset, or depressed? Are you upset? B.
Yeah, upset. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you find something loathsome, what emotion do you feel towards it?
Towards it.
Yeah, very strong dislike.
Exactly.
Number 3, if someone feels antipathy towards another person, do they A, just not like them, B, feel annoyed by them, C, actively and strongly dislike them, C, actively.
Exactly.
And
Mm-hmm.
number 4, if someone irritates you, do you feel A, deep anger, B, annoyance, or C,
Annoyance.
annoyance, or hatred towards them, annoyance.
Exactly. If someone irritates you, we feel annoyance. Good. Exercise 3.
Okay, match the sentence beginning on the left with the ending on the right. We were distraught when our cat went missing.
See how beautiful this sentence is. We were distraught when our cat went missing.
Yeah. 2, she felt dejected because she failed the exam.
She failed the exam.
Number 3, he was looking a bit down, so I offered to buy him a coffee. 4, they were utterly devastated by the death of so many good friends.
Thank you.
And number 5, she was quite a miserable person. By the no, 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 actually, who rarely laughed or enjoyed herself.
Exactly. She was quite a miserable person who rarely laughed or enjoyed herself. Thank you. Number 4.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, the places was very blah 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 with
The palace.
the palace اینطوری نیست راست میگی. The palace was very blah 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 with gold ceilings and marble statues everywhere.
Marble statues everywhere.
Yeah, marble statues. Okay. Ostentatious.
Ostentatious or showy or
let's see,
flashy. Thank you. So the palace was very ostentatious, showy, or flashy with gold ceilings and marble statues everywhere. Number 2.
Number 2, one of my friends, Zebit, blah blah blah. He has a new girlfriend every week. Is a bit fickle.
Fickle or
Moody,
the ones that
or despondent. No. Pardon me. Missing
volatile or unstable. Volatile or unstable. Okay?
Yeah.
One of my friends is a bit volatile, unstable, or fickle. He has a new girlfriend every week.
Number 3, she thinks I'm blah 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 because I like opera, but I think that's
opera.
But I think that's unfair. I like pop music too. She thinks I'm pretentious.
Exactly.
Pretentious.
Yeah. She thinks I'm pretentious because I like opera. But I think that's unfair. I like pop music too.
Yeah.
What about you, Melly? What's your favorite type of music?
Pop.
Okay. Number 4.
The lawyers were
lawyers or liars, both are correct.
Yeah, were very blah 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 when they were dealing with old Mrs. Carson's complicated will. درست بخوندم؟ آره.
بله.
Nitpicking.
Exactly. Or
fussy.
Or
picky. Or pedantic.
Yeah, the lawyers were very nitpicking, picky, fussy, or pedantic when they were dealing with old Mrs. Carson's complicated will. Thank you.
Yeah, number 5, the decorators were very blah 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 and didn't paint the kitchen properly. Sloppy.
Exactly. The decorators were very sloppy and didn't paint the kitchen properly. Thank you. Number 6.
He's an something person. Absolutely nobody thinks he's nice. Obnoxious.
Yeah, obnoxious. He's an obnoxious person or objectionable or offensive. We spell offensive, Sakina, with an O, not an E, okay? Offensive. He's an offensive, objectionable, or obnoxious person. Absolutely nobody thinks he's nice.
Number 7. The receptionist was very blah 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 with me and didn't seem to take me seriously. Very offhand.
Exactly. The receptionist was very offhand with me and didn't seem to take me seriously. Offhand, or can you tell the other synonyms? Offhand or?
No, I can't.
Come on.
چیز بودش. نمیدونم indifferent. نمیدونم.
Yeah, indifferent or dismissive, disdainful, aloof.
aloof.
All
میخواستم این
these
aloof رو بگم و گفتم aloof مال scorn بودش.
scornful, اونم میشه.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 8. The minister made a very blah 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 speech and seemed full of his own importance. You know, it is pompous.
The minister made a very, pompous speech. He seemed full of his own importance. Exactly. Thank you.
And number 9, their behavior was silly and میدونم چی میشه. Puerile. Silly and puerile. I wish they would act more maturely.
Maturely, exactly. Like an adult, maturely.
The man at the museum was very blah blah blah, telling us to be quiet and not to touch the exhibits. Exhibits. The man at the museum was very officious.
Or
wait a minute, I will tell you as soon as possible.
Do that, don't do that, don't touch it, telling people what to do.
گفتیم که باسی میتونه باشه. باسی.
Officious and bossy. And number 11.
She looked a bit blah 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 because all her friends had gone to a party and she wasn't invited. Forlorn.
No, not forlorn.
من هی رو لورن توجه میکردم. Forlorn. Okay, great. And the last one, we were blah 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 when our friends didn't arrive and we heard there'd been an accident on the motorway. Distraught.
Or devastated. Both can be appropriate answers. We were distraught or devastated when our friends didn't arrive and we heard there'd been an accident on the motorway. Good. That's it with exercise 4. Now, since we have a little bit of time, let's go through part 5.
Okay.
Melia June, can you name 3 things that you loathe doing? Guys, you can drop your comments as well. 3 things or things that you loathe, that you hate doing.
ببینم درست میشه اینطوری مثلا بگم که I really loathe to do loathe to pretend something.
To pretend something
and do something that it's not mine. I mean not my behavior, not my
not typical
idea.
of my behavior.
Not typical of my behavior, or it's not related to my ideas. Yeah.
Good. What else?
For sure, I think most of the people have most of the people has بعد بگم یا have.
بگو ببینیم حالا میخواد چی بگی بعد بگی بدونیم که have یا has میشه.
Most of the people has the same idea and that's okay. Same idea. I loathe of
I loathe without preposition.
Okay. I loathe lying.
I loathe lying, to tell lies. Good. Or I loathe when people make noise when eating or drinking something. Or I loathe when I hear about infidelity, people cheating on each other, especially husbands and wives.
Yeah.
I loathe that. I strongly hate that. What about next one? Are there any ideas that you find abhorrent? Why?
Abhorrent. Okay. Ideas that you find abhorrent. The
For
idea of.
example, me, I hate the idea of being narcissistic or racist,
Yeah.
feeling yourself superior to others.
Yes.
I just abhor it.
Okay. I wanna tell something a little complicated. Maybe complicated
Mm-hmm.
هم که بگم مدلش یعنی شاید سخت باشه مثلا آسان تره. I really abhorrent بعد بگم
Abhor.
I really abhor to no, it's not an idea.
See, there are some good answers here. Someone who appears to be my best friend loathes or abhors being two-faced, energy sink people, and Mr. Qahiri, infidelity means unfaithfulness, to cheat your partner, especially by having sexual relationship with another person. That is infidelity. In Persian, we say khiyanat. Okay, you were saying, sorry for an interruption.
No. You said a good and you said a good thing. I abhorrent racist
I abhor
ideas.
I abhor racistic ideas.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have you ever felt an instant antipathy to someone?
Have you ever felt an instant antipathy? Here, an instant means فوری دیگه, immediately.
Yeah? Immediate, yeah. Something that has happened immediately. For me, it happens a lot. I don't even need to talk to people to develop an instant antipathy towards them. Sometimes, a message, just a couple of words is, enough for me to, yeah. Yeah, it happens a lot. See, for example, on a daily basis, I receive a lot of direct messages here on my Instagram account. People like being so rude and, asking for some things for asking some things for free, which I will not give them for free,
For example, yeah. I know, for example, someone I see in my direct messages people who sent me passage and tell me, hi Mali, could you please translate this text for me?
Exactly, like we are, a language charity here. I just hate those people who don't want to, try and do some things by themselves. Yeah. And of course it doesn't it doesn't last very long. I just ignore the messages and gone. Yeah. And the last one, do you have a pet aversion? If so, what is it?
Could you tell me your pet aversion and then let me think.
My pet aversion, if it if it was supposed to be, something, my pet aversion is a famous singer, whenever, his name is even my pet aversion. And I'm sure if my pet aversion was supposed to be a person, it would be definitely him. I don't want to even name it. I just loathe naming him.
His face. You just know.
No, not his face. See, he's a sick person. Yeah, he's an Iranian singer. A lot of people like his music, right? A lot of people like his music, especially teenagers. Okay, and the Z millennia and the Z generation. And I'm not that kind of person who, judges artists and famous people by their personal life. I can, totally differentiate between them, right? His personal or her personal life has nothing to do with me. I just, enjoy his art, his books, his sons, whatever. But this person, oh my God, he just drives me crazy by doing crazy things. Yeah, my pet version is him.
Could you tell me his name in direct?
Yeah, it starts with a T, and if you guys who are watching us are already a fan of him, yes, offense. Yes, offense. I mean, by giving power, by following somebody who is harmful to society, to our children, right? By following and giving, the attention that he needs, we just empower him, enrich him more and more day by day. Yeah, that's it. Please just, let me delete this comment. I don't want to see his name. Yeah.
Okay, English.
Yeah. Anyways, what about you? Do you have a pet? Do you have a pet aversion? Have a
pet aversion.
have a pet aversion. Sorry, pet قبل aversion میاد.
Okay. Pet aversion. I don't have this feeling about. I think I don't have this feeling about someone. But for example, can I say? I wanna just say an example. Can I say I have a pet aversion to eat something in my bed?
Eating in bed is my pet aversion.
Yeah, eating in bed is
eating in bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally understand what you mean. Because if you drop something, you have to clean your bed, and it's too much trouble. Yeah. Yeah, I totally understand you. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Next session we will go through Unit 15.
15, yeah. Thank you.
And review Unit 13.
Okay. Thank you for your time and
you're so welcome.
Teaching.
You're so welcome. And tomorrow you have French Live, right?
Yeah, French.
À demain.
À demain. Très bien.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.